Hello everyone, welcome back once again to GymRa. As always with me, the very lovely, the very talented Tatiana.
Hello everyone.
All right, we are ready for another killer set. Oh, I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready, always.
Oh, of course.
Always.
Today's set is called a marathon squat. Are you ready?
Get ready.
Okay, so basically I want to warm you up and then I'll talk you through a little bit. Okay, since we're doing a lot of legs, let's stretch out a lot of legs. Okay, on the first one, just give me a step back, twist in, face out. Now come forward, and again. Good. So that's 1 each side, give me 5 each side. Okay, so this is breathe out, stretch, pause for a second as you stretch. Now today's segment is called marathon squat. A lot of people, if you talk to them, they're like, oh, squatting's bad for your knees, you know, don't do it, it'll mess up your knees. Like, I'm sorry, been doing this for how long, and I've rehabbed how many people? I've done PT and OT in 8 convalescent hospitals. Trust me, when I say with a lot of extensive background, squatting is actually beneficial to you if you do it correctly, just like anything else. You know, people say running is bad for your knees. That's not true at all. It actually, if you do it correctly, it is beneficial. It will make you stronger in the knees and the legs and the core and so much more. Okay? Very nice. All right. Standing from there, I want you to take a side step and just a stretch. There you go. And then back. So we're going to go 5 times that side, and then we'll come over here to do 5 times the other side. Working on any type of squats, whether it's a squat, a lunge, a side lunge, or jump with all that in between, really works more than just the knees. It works your quads, your glutes. It builds up a lot of balance and makes you work an overall body, not just at the knee joint. Okay. Good. Now start over here and we'll step over there. Just nice and steady. We're trying to get the body and mind connected to do the movement, to do the exercise. She's nice and tall, getting a little stretch on the inside, the adductors, a little bit on the knee, the outside. You also have to understand too, your knees, in between the knee is what? Your meniscus, right? The way they live is you need movement. There's hardly any circulation inside. So the way for the knee, the kneecap, the knee joints, the meniscus to breathe and live is you have to move them. And just like everything, the more you move them in a safe way, the stronger they get. Squatting is the best way. All right, almost done with the warming up. Pull on the knee up high, back and forth for me, please. And again, 5 counts each side. Each and every time you pull up, breathe out and pause for a second. And as always, I hope you guys beforehand have had a lot of rest, had some food or some sort of a pre-workout protein shake or something like that, at least half an hour beforehand. Back and forth. Very good. All right. And then let's get a little bit of the hamstrings. Stand face that way. Remember, we're gonna bend straight down and relax the upper body, drop the head and everything down. You stretch everything here and here. Because when you do a lunge or a squat, you're working on your quads, your glutes, your hamstrings, everything around there. And then come up slow. And then standing right from there, all I want you to do is to step all the way down, get the knee down, get that little stretch, hand up, good. Relax for a second there. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna go forward and then go with the other leg. And this one we'll do 3 counts each side. So now the other leg goes back, get the knee down, stabilize, reach up. Very nice. For those of you who are attempting to do any squats or any type of movement, and you feel like, oh, I'm not strong here, I'm weak here, it's always best to have yourself checked out by a licensed, a very good physical therapist, so that as they do the stuff, they can help you pinpoint, do this, don't do that, you're strong here, you're weak here, you're stabilized there, and so forth. Now, as I'm talking about all this stuff, I cannot help, once again, but to, first of all, admire how beautiful and how fit she is. But then the clothes she wears, look at the legging. I mean, how can you get over that? These leggings are GymRa's very own one of a kind. In July, we're gonna have the whole thing up on the website, so now you can finally own them.
Is that very comfortable?
And she said they're very comfortable too. Very, very nice. And last one here, remember, breathe and relax. And for those of you, when you're doing the exercises, right, a little water throughout, please. Hydrate yourself always. Stay strong and good. All right, it's time for the squat marathon. You are warmed up, you are good to go.
Yep.
Cha-ching! So weight-wise, always want to grab a set of weights that's comfortable for you. The first one we're going to do is a simple set. Not a wide yet, about shoulders width apart, hands down by your side. Give me 15 reps of squats only, and I'm checking your form. I'll go down as low as you comfortably can without bending forward. And then from there, come up, and at the last second, squeeze your butt cheeks together and give me a little pelvic thrust. 1. Excellent. Breathe out, and 2. Now do me a favor, angle that way just a little bit so I can show you what I'm talking about here. Go ahead. A lot of people say as well that when you squat or do any lunging, that's 3, good. Let's go 15 reps. You should not ever exceed your knees over your toes. Here's the thing, everyone is different. When you do any type of exercise, you need to feel for you for that day, for that second, for that moment, how does it feel, right? The main thing I want to focus on is when she goes down would be the pressure on the heels and the toes of both legs. That are they stabilized? If they are stabilized, great. Then in that case, your knee can go a little bit further over your toes, and that's fine because it's your natural body's range of motion. If you try to limit that by not going down lower because you're going over your toes like what the conventional wisdom says, I don't believe in that. Everyone is different. So if I can rotate all the way back and be a contortionist, I shouldn't do that because you say you can't do it? No way. This way, you go your natural range of motion and you increase that and you get better at it. That way the muscles never get weak because you don't pass that point. You all right? Excellent. So when you go up and down, if the heels come up or the toes come up, then you're doing it in an unstable way. That's not good. You want to stabilize heel and toe pressure always. Nice. Very, very nice. All right. Next one, we're going to go a little bit wider. You're going to face that way. We're going to do a sumo squat. Okay? Yes. Just give me one only. Very good. You're going to hold on to one dumbbell. I want you to focus on locking those arms over your head. So again, once again, check it from the side profile. Are you bending forward? If you are, you're going down too low. Ooh, she is good. That's 1. 2. Now, of course, this works so much more than just the quads and the glutes and the hamstrings. By holding a weight over your head like that and keeping it upright, perfect stabilizing on your core here, your spinal correction muscles, you're working a lot. And I guarantee you feel it on your shoulders, your arms, your upper back, everything, lower back, core. And again, we're going 15 reps. And always the breathing is when you breathe out, going up. Okay, every time you come up, because you're squeezing the quads, the glutes, a little bit of the hamstrings there, but those are the 2 primary movers. That's when you want to breathe out, and every time you breathe out, keep your abs tense, keep them tight, like I'm gonna hit them right now. You want to always keep them tight. That's different than just sucking in. Doing really, really well, Tatiana. How you feeling?
Good, last 5.
Last 5, doing great. Right, so when you go up and down, make sure the heel and toes are even pressure up and down, not forward or backward. And if you find yourself bending forward already, well, that's low enough. You don't want to go lower than that.
Looks easy, but it's not easy.
Very, very good. All right, let's go back to it again. Let's face that way. We're going back to the sumo squat, just like you did, but this time just hold the weights out and go down as low as you can and come up again, okay? So again, 15 reps. Perfect. 1. 2, good. 15 reps. Now, pointing out another key. When you bend down and you look at your knees, are they tracking over the first and second toe most of the time? Right? If you go down and they go in like this, that is really bad on the knee joint itself. That's bad. But if you pull your butt back and make sure your knees track over the first and second toes when you go down, that is the proper way to do it. Because now your knees are bending straight, not bending sideways. And everyone's range of motion is different. You go according to your range of motion and then struggle a little bit more by going down a little bit lower than that. Good. Perfect posture in the body. She's not rounding down, she's holding that. She's working the muscles around a perfect posture. So that way, when you move around, you're strong that way, not this way, because this is how you worked it. You right? Yes. Now let's angle this way one more time. This time I want you to hold it up so that these guys get a workout. Bring your feet in about shoulders width apart again. So it'll be a low squat, like so. So we're going from a sumo squat to a narrow squat, all the while holding on to the weights on top. So now the weight distribution changes again. That forces your body to work those muscles differently. Good, nice and steady. Really good form. Her form is perfect. Breathe out on the way up, abs always tight. Don't just suck it in, tense it up like someone's gonna hit you. You know that. Breathe out on the way up. She's keeping the weights perfectly here. That's perfect. Really well done, perfect posture. Remember you guys, every 3 or 4, when you take that little break, drink a little water, or like what I do sometimes, I drink my protein shake just to give me a little bit more energy all throughout. Nice. Next, give me the weights, please. Thank you. On the next one, there are no weights in hand on this one, but we're gonna angle here. I don't want this leg up. You're gonna do a reverse lunge and then all the way down, then try to come up and then knee up. We'll go 10 reps each side, okay? So it's a one leg reverse lunge. Try to go as low as you can and then bring the knee down and then up, breathe out. 1, excellent. 2, that is really good form. Excellent. 3, she is tough. She's really tough. She's getting that knee down really low and then lightly touching the ground. 4, we'll go 10 each side, all the way down, and then breathe out on the way up. 5, so there's a lot on the quads. 6, good. See, she's pushing through the pain. It's tough. The muscle just want to give up. Don't give up. Push through. You'll be so much better for it. Gotta get those muscles strong. And the only way to do that is push that wall back a little bit every time. Really well done. Nice. Yikes. Okay. Oh, that was so great. All right. Let's do it again. When you've gone as far as you can go, you've only gone halfway. And breathe and knee up. 1. Good. Bring it down. Excellent. 2. Get it behind. Ooh, that is good. Put this aside. Really well done. So I'm checking her form. She's going back far enough so that, again, the pressure on the heel and toes are always even. Posture is perfect. She's not rounding down to help out. And even with that, if you bend down a little forward to help out a little bit, that's fine, because you're still working on your quads. Just the higher up you are, the better. So great. Right in the middle, we're gonna do curtsy, squat back and forth. So give me right in the middle here, a light squat down. So then you're gonna give me a curtsy down, then come up and back and forth for 10 counts each side. That is good. That's 1 each side. 2, good. You count, I will talk. That's 3 on this side, 3 on that side. So now, what's the difference between coming all the way up and then going down into a curtsy? Well, as you know, when you keep the muscles engaged, right, you're working those muscles a lot harder. You're not given a chance to fully come up, which means you're increasing circulation, which means you're relaxing it a little bit, which means you're giving it a little chance to rest. Sorry, not gonna happen here.
No.
Nope.
No rest.
No rest with the rear right here. Good, keep it low, back and forth. Nice curtsy, total stabilizing. One of those moments where I do not envy to be her, so she's doing great. You good?
Thank you. Yes.
Excellent. All right, next one, we'll go right into surfing. You like to surf, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't like actually.
Well, we're gonna learn how to surf just in case she goes.
I never tried, sorry.
Perfect time to learn right now on dry land. All right, so we're here. As you do here, go forward and then switch to the other side, like squat, back and forth. 1.
It's kind of a skateboard to me.
Sure.
Maybe.
Good. 2. 3. We're gonna go 10 counts each side. 4. Well, for somebody who doesn't like to surf, you're pretty much doing a really good job of it. And once again, we're keeping it low, not all the way up. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, when you switch from side to side, actually jump and then go. Right now, we're putting one leg back, then one leg forward. That's fine too, but remember, everyone is different. Your level is different. You might be really strong on one side and not as strong on another exercise. That's fine. Push it to where you feel that burn. Yes. Well done, well done. All right. Next one, we're gonna do a sumo squat, but we're gonna do little pulses. So you're gonna give me 20 of them, right? So it's gonna be a wide, hands here, just give me a down, up halfway, pulse like that. 20 count. This one, seriously guys, should burn you out really good. Don't give up. Push through on the way up. Breathe, nice and steady. You want to keep this one low, not high. That's the key. Just like everything we've done before. Don't come all the way up. Keep it low to really burn it out. That's really, really good.
How much is it?
20,000. All right, 20. Ooh, very nice. Okay, next one, we're gonna cap on that. You're gonna give me a sumo squat, hands on the knees, but when you come up into a jump, I want you to cross, then down and cross again. Okay, so alternate which side you cross, 20 counts total, 10 counts each side. So nice and steady, and go, and go. Just like music. Nice. Good, you want a nice total 20 squats, and changing up your legs, one in front, then the other side. And as always, perfect posture. We want to build the muscles, get the tendons stronger, get the bones stronger while you're in perfect spinal alignment. Because you do this and you get stronger, but if you're in bad form, that's how you get strong, is in bad form. We don't ever want that. Really nice. Nice and low. Great, well done, well done. That should really burn out the quads. We're gonna transition right into the next one to give you a little rest and stretch on your hamstrings and your quads. So now we're gonna stretch it out. This one is called a monkey squat. Okay, all the way down as low as you can, and then go, and as you come up, stretch out your calves, your hamstrings, your glutes. That should be number 3, and for today's round, we're going 20 reps. Good, nice and stretch. Yes, right? You're so welcome. Even though while you're thinking it's a stretch and a rest only, it is mostly, you're still working on your quads, because there's the only way you can get up is by extending your knees, by contracting your quads to get you up. So we'll go 20 reps, and remember, everyone's range of motion is different, right? If you cannot grab onto your toes, then be right here. Hold onto your legs right here and go up and down that way. Just as long as when you come up all the way, you feel a stretch in your hamstrings, your glutes, and your calves. Really well done. Yes. And of course, as you can see as well, or hopefully you can't see it because you're busy doing your set, but you're also stretching out your upper back and your shoulders as well. Breathe out when you come up always. Even pressure on your heel and toes. And very good. Come up slow because your head's been down for so long. Once you're up and you're good, we're gonna face the front again. Go right back into the sumo squat jump. This time, instead of crossing, we're just gonna go straight up in and down, straight up in and down, okay?
Yeah.
Remember, squat marathon squat, 20 counts, 1, and go. 2, good. 3, 4. Yeah, we wanna work those quads, work the glutes. You do this 2 times a week at least, because you have so much other things to do. Do this once or twice a week. Your quads, your glutes, really strong, really tight. I bet you if I bounce a quarter off her quads, I'll get back 2 dimes and a nickel right now. That's how strong it is. Wow. And speaking of praying, transition right into that, right in front here. As you squat down, as you come up. Okay. So again, 10 counts each side, total of 20. Good. 1, 2, 3. Good. Nice and steady on the burn. We're choosing to do one side only for 10. You can absolutely do that. If you want to mix it up and make it a little bit more challenging and throw yourself out of a balanced state a little bit more, go alternating. They're all good, just as long as you're able to hit 20 counts total, 10 counts each side. Good. 1. And you got to modify as you go on because you're doing a lot of quads, a lot of squatting. If you can't go as low as before because you're starting to lose some of that strength, lose some of that stability, don't go down as low, but make sure it's low enough that you're still challenging each and every rep of every squat, of every exercise. Abs always tight. Excellent. All right, we're so close to being done. Please just give me just a little bit more. You all right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, next one's tough. You're gonna give me a sumo squat, but when you come up, jump 180 degrees and then jump back. Okay, for those of you who can't do it as well, remember, go and you can actually pivot and jump. Or if you're like her, she's gonna try to jump 180, sumo squat and back and forth. So again, we got 20 counts, 10 counts each side. And squat. That is really, really good. So keep a nice steady pace. Very nice. Almost done, almost done. Push a little bit more. I know, you're burning, you're burning. Remember, don't squat down as low as you do it. Yeah, keep pushing. One more, and good. Yikes. You're giving me your all. That's perfect. All right, stand right here for me. Next one, you're gonna pray again, right? When you step outside into a squat, reach down and then come back up. We'll go 10 counts on one side and then 10 counts on the other side. All right, so 1. Very good. So remember, squat down as low as you can. Excellent. Keep those arms tense for me. Point all the way down. You're doing great. Even pressure on the heel and toes all the way throughout. For those of you who want to make it a little bit more challenging, and just a little bit, go alternating left and right, left and right. Or, like I said, keep it on one side only is perfectly fine. Just so that when you're done and when she's done, there's 10 on one side, 10 on the other side for a total of 20 squats. Excellent. All right, other side. Squat low and 1, 2. Now, you're doing a lot of legs. I mean, a lot of legs, a lot of squatting. So your quad, your glutes, you are done. So with that in mind, please afterward, when we do a cool down, do it with us really well. And even after that, if you have a little bit more time, more stretching. And what do we say after everything you do, after all of this, you gotta get the energy back in and you gotta get it in quick. You all right?
Yes.
Great job. All right. Last one, period. The last time we did the other one, we did really wide on a sumo squat pulse. This time I want you in a little bit. She's gonna give you a little variation by doing a low sumo squat with one toe up for 10 pulses, and then switch for 10 on the other side, okay? So you want your legs in, come up a little bit higher. So if you're too low, it doesn't work as well. If you're too high, it doesn't work as well. Excellent, and when you give it all, good. And then turn just to the side a little bit, good. Give your toes up on this side. Excellent, nice and steady. Burn it out, this is your last one. When you're done with all of it, if you have not been taking your protein shake all the way throughout, take it immediately afterward. Nice! Oh my God. All right, stretch it out, face that way. Just give me a little pull, stand, and pull it up and balance and relax. For those of you who can't balance like this, make sure you stand next to something and then balance there. And then you always want to push the leg back a little bit to get more of the quads to stretch, a little bit of the hip flexor psoas as well. Very, very nice. Good, bring it down slow. Let's turn around so that people can see. Get onto the other side, balance, and push it back without you bending forward. You want to be nice and tall and stay right like that and push that knee back. Very, very nice. Excellent. Down slow, stand face to front, give me a nice sumo squat. We're gonna do a light squat and then reach and extend, okay? Yes, very, very nice. So you're opening up everything on the side here. About 5 seconds or so, just total relaxation, breathe and recover. Put your hand on your thigh like she's doing to help you out. Really, really well done. You are a superstar. That was so hard and she pushed it all the way through. If you're struggling at home a little bit here and there, when you took a little break, that's fine. Remember, push a little bit every time. Stay within the safety zone. Don't push too much, but make sure you do push a little bit. The only way you can grow is when you challenge yourself. We have thousands upon thousands of videos, so always make it interesting, always vary it up. Come back to us again over and over. Take us with you everywhere you go. Really nice. All right, now we've done the front. Let's get a little bit of the back. Stand, pull up high, stand and pause and relax. And again, remember, you can't do that. Lean up against something and pull it up. So you're getting the balance, but you're getting a lot of the stretch in the knee and of course the glutes and hamstrings right there. Good, slowly down. Let's switch the side. Very nice, yes. Breathe out and relax. Very nice. Now let's again get the hamstrings and glutes. Stand right there, face the ankle. Just bend down all the way and get everything in the back of the legs, the back, the upper back, and just relax it down. You guys did such a great job today. Please recover. And remember, this was a marathon of squatting, so please stretch out more throughout the day or the night, wherever you're at. Make sure you replenish yourself really well. Whether you go on, you eat something real quick, or you have a protein shake, quality is always most important. Whether it's the legging, whether it's your rest, whether it's the water you drink, or again, whether it's the supplements you take, right? We love BPI because seriously, if you check out the quality and you try it for yourself, it is so high, it is so good for you. The quality of the leggings here, bar none, bar none. And the quality of the talent. Tatiana, once again, thank you so much. You did such an amazing job. Much better you than me for sure. And once again, thank you everyone for being here with us on another wonderful session. We hope you'll come back over and over again. Check us out on so many different ways. And as always, Tatiana, I'll let you carry it on.
Come back. Bye.
Bye-bye.